One of them is the quantum reason that maybe you have the Schrodinger's dead cat and the live cat. They're in different worlds and they're separate universes. Now the other many worlds view, which comes from a different reason, and that is that there seem to be various accidents. All these universes with different values of these constants all coexist. It's just we only see the one that we're in because
I think the location and the beginning of the short was really effective. I loved the sepia tone in which it was shot. I thought that did a great job of kind of grounding the story in the sort of alternate universe that we're living in. I love the use of the windmills and how, as the beginning quote talks about like infinite, repetitious, but also the same, but not the same, having like a field of windmills in the background rotating did a great job of kind of externalizing the theme and helping us better understand what kind of world we're in. I also think it was really smart to not have any dialogue. Like it really, the score and the actor's physicality and his acting really was the star of the short. And by not having any dialogue, we really do have to kind of sit with the tension, and it also makes the twist that much more arresting. I love the shot of him emerging from the field and facing himself. I thought that was a really great button to the short and does open up a universe for a bigger story, perhaps a longer short or a feature. I thought that all of those things really worked well together. And the actor he was a really great physical actor. I think that he really did a great job of embodying sort of like the covert agent and this sort of futuristic dystopian world that we live in, and the danger. I felt it because I think he felt it. So overall, I think it was a really strong short, and I thought that particularly the setting and the artistic choices, the lack of dialogue, the mid mills, all were all really beautiful and helped to illustrate the theme that much more.
Number one, I love how short and simple and clean a concept this is. You came in with a very clear idea. You played it really beautifully on screen in a way that didn't use a lot of dialogue or any extraneous movement. I loved the use of the effects to simulate time dilation or the glitch or whatever you want to call it. I think those were deployed really well. I thought the setting was smart. I thought that this was a really beautiful, just simple concept deployed really nicely.
It's such a big life-altering event, just this little time blip, but it happens in such a minute way where it's this individual like trying to piece the pieces together still, while still dealing with this like quite literal time glitch. I think the concept is really cool and it was acted out really well by this performer. I think the pacing was really great and it really held up suspense, and I could definitely see this moving on or being a series or some kind of continuation of this, but it's because it's a really, really interesting concept.
A big science fiction concept being, realized in such a micro way with just one guy on the screen. And, we had a voiceover at the beginning too, but yeah, it was realized in a very small situation here, this time glitch that happens. And the actor did a great job. It was nicely paced, liked the music a lot, nicely directed. And it was also cool. They got such a cool location, and that you were able to use that, and it was everything was nicely photographed. And we got a singular situation that happened with a twist at the end that was surprising, and it was effective.
Awesome, eye-catching shots straight off the bat that I thought were really visually stunning and really cool. Just the shots that they got with the man in the suit in the field of windmills were just perfect sci-fi shots with the gas mask. It all looked really cool. I thought that the reversal of the windmill to show the time glitch and the sort of shift in the multiverse, I thought that was a really cool choice to have that be the indication so we immediately know what's happening. So all of the imagery that was used in this was used really effectively, and it was really cool. The music was epic. It really helped set the tone. It really fit well. And just the mind-warping ending when he sees himself in the field, that was a really effective punch to end this film on, and I thought it all worked really well.
The very beginning with the narration felt like it was going to be a documentary for a second. It just sounded like a documentary, but then I realized he's listening to this on his radio. At least that's what it came across like. I thought it was really beautiful cinematography. I really liked the camera work, especially in the car. And I thought there was a really cool shot when the car first pulls up and stops. I thought it was neat that it wasn't a full shot of the car, that it was sort of a half a screen of the car, and the other half of the screen was like the location, the windmills. That was a really neat shot. It just stood out to me, and I really liked it a lot. And I thought the acting was good, very believable, and I really liked the plot, the script of it being sort of a playing with the multi-dimensional, multi-universe theme.
This film has a setting in a windmill fields that was perfect for a depiction of a futuristic multiverse sci-fi narrative. That is quite intriguing, very engaging, and opening up the infinite possibilities, theorizing time and space that to the human eye seem as inaccuracies because maybe we definitely cannot understand them, and they very cleverly call them time glitch.